The Professional Certification and Training Committee, Cliff Fosnacht with Pacific Purification, Certified Master Water Specialist and Chair of the Professional Certification and Training Committee, joins us now. Cliff, take it away.
Wes, thank you for that introduction and wish everybody a good afternoon. It's my honor as the current Education and Certification Committee Chair to share a little bit about why and what education and certification is vitally important in today's ever-changing world. As I have sat here and listened to all of these reports, there seems to be a very resounding common thread through each and every one of these reports that revolve around education. You may ask yourself, why do I or my employees need to participate in classes or even think about being certified? I'm sure all of you have asked that question of yourselves, right? So our customer base has and is becoming much more informed about the issues surrounding the condition of our drinking water, not only from a quality perspective, but from a supply concern as well. Our customers have come to rely on us as the professionals to have the knowledge and the understanding of the issues and to be able to provide them the solutions to address their concerns. And all of this begins with education. Many of us have said that education and certification is the most important part of and the reason that this fantastic organization exists. The legislative advocacy and all of the other programs provided by WQA are important for the longevity of the industry, and they are all made stronger by having educated and certified professionals on board. Our Certification and Education Committee has been tasked with the overview of many avenues and provisions for members to become educated, helping to increase their knowledge and to become part of an elite group who are certified. As I illustrated earlier, the importance of education cannot be overstated. One of the many tasks we attend to is assuring our education content is current, accurate, relevant, and above all, applicable. We do this through the use of task forces that are assembled to provide guidance and content for the various curricula. Our members often acknowledge that professional certification is synonymous with education and training. Some have even reported that training from the WQA has led to greater employee empowerment and engagement. It reduces errors and results in fewer support calls to the office from the technicians in the field. The committee also continues to work through a dedicated task force to ensure that the education presented at our conventions meets the needs and the high standards that all of our attendees have come to expect. The committee has formed two task forces this year. The first was created to determine the relevancy and the scope of an onboarding training tract for service technicians. One of their first deliverables was to design a job survey analysis to determine what a new technician is expected to be able to do on a day-to-day basis. This survey was sent out this summer, and I want to thank all of those who have responded. We all see surveys come across our emails and our boards, and if most of you are like me, survey, click, next. But for those of you that did respond to them, thank you so very much. All of your input is so vitally important to our jobs. I'm also happy to say that the task force has met numerous times and is diligently working to complete the onboarding track for maintenance activities. While it is still a work in progress, through their efforts, I am confident that we will have a product that will meet the industry goals. The second task force under the committee has been working on the technical education program for the convention. We have a variety of interests among our convention attendees, and the task force strives to make sure that everyone who attends is able to have a valuable educational experience. Task force has met frequently over this past summer and has selected topics that will help those new to the industry understand the critical aspects of applying treatment, and for the more experienced personnel, And you said, notice I said experienced, I didn't say older. For the more experienced personnel, the task force selected topics that will help them fine-tune their knowledge and skills and explore new applications and business ventures. As we look ahead to the 24-25 years, the committee continues to solicit and examine feedback from the industry to make sure our work is aligned with the industry needs. The feedback comes from course and convention surveys as well as informal discussions. The WQA's instructor-led classes have had a very strong and positive response. They have been very successful in addressing the shortcomings of the self-study online training, which we all affectionately know as the MEP, and the textbooks that had preceded that. The instructor-led training has reinvigorated participation and success in the professional certification program. Our goal is to continue to advertise and develop, perfect our online instructor-led classes. Our technicians have become educated and certified, and there is a greater tendency for them to remain in the industry and with the employer investing in their development. The process also encourages and promotes their desire to learn more about this great industry that they represent, which consequently in turn benefits both them and their employers. We are looking to collect best practices around the industry and produce a guidance document that business owners can use to help attract and professionally develop their technical employees. And finally, in our effort to continue to be a force in the industry and to foster a greater awareness among our younger generations of great opportunities in this industry, the committee is exploring how we can reach the younger people, specifically those of high school age, as they begin to look at their career paths. We are looking at ways to reach those students and provide them with information about how they can become part of an industry that touches the social, economic, and health fabric of our everyday lives.